the forge area. But give me one moment here to share this out, and we will get started on that. Be right back with you folks in just a moment. Hello, Cat. Welcome in. Do appreciate you swinging by. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful night. I did change a few things up while we I took and bumped up some of the carry capacity so I can actually carry a few more objects. And I bumped weapon durability up because, let's face it, it's absolute garbage. Oh, no worries. I do appreciate you. Let's see, because, well, our bow is completely broke. Both of our spears. No, our one spear and our kitchen knife's busted. So we actually need to get going and, yeah, exactly. More time to loot, less time repairing. But, anywho, let's get us a little drink. I believe we should be good on food. Let me remember the buttons. Well fed, thirst, okay, all that good. Unfortunately, we have a busted weapon, so yeah, this is going to be rather interesting. Alright, anywho, we need to get up there. Hopefully, nobody's hearing me twice. I did have to replace a pair of headphones. My daughter's cat thought it was a good idea to jump up on the 3D printer and snack on it. So, unfortunately, I'm down a $40 pair of headphones. Real good ones, too. One's actually meant for the VR visor. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Let's hack this. We need to get a cell to allow us to continue down. Ah, good. Appreciate you, Cat. Hello, Raven. Welcome in. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful weekend. Let's charge up our flashlight real fast. That door's locked. Alright, well, first order of business is we have to open up these doors to allow us further access through the building. And looky here. Nice little 9mm. All the nice little fun stuff. Unfortunately, those are just for target practice. Nothing great. But anywho, there's a free 9mm in that room. Let's take all of our medicals. And see, we need to get that one power cell for right there. In order to do that, though, we're going to have to go through a portal.
Do you have any idea what's going on? Oh, have you only got blue clearance too? I've been hiding here since those goons attacked that poor technician down there. Is he even still breathing? I can't bear to look.
Now let's go ahead and drink that.
System. The portals have gone haywire, but that shouldn't be able to happen. I wish I knew what was happening in labs right now.
Alright, well, anywho, he wants us to get into labs. Now that we've got the hacking device, we can do that. As some telephones, we'll need to remember that there are telephones up this way. Well, don't need the basic backpack. We've already got one better. Ours. Anywho, no worries. I do appreciate you. Grab up a little more ammo. Woohoo! Alright, so that's where that cell goes. This is where we need to go up. Drop this down, go upstairs. We should have a couple more areas to hack up here, I believe. Over yonder. Woohoo! Let's stick with our spear for now. Unfortunately, it's so broke. How do I get that door? I don't remember. Anywho, what you're actually supposed to do is go up there, but meh. There's a couple ways. You can either try to jump glitch there or do as I do and just be quick about it. Okay, that's already our spawn point. Doopy-doopy-doo. Let's see here. Where are we? Trying to remember, because there's a quick way up there and then there's a slow way, and I think I'm taking the slow way. Okay, it's through there. Did I already grab that map? Yep. That's the problem with taking so long between playthroughs. As you see, we got big boy right there. If you creep, you don't have to fight him. Let's see. We've already got that. And let's see. Have we picked anything up in there? I think we've already been, we've already done looted that stuff. Ha! That's the joy of catching them right at the door. That's right, it's this way. We'll just head over here, head through the elevator, head down. We'll head back up here in just half a moment. You can see this takes us down here. So now we should be ready to hack the world. And this is where we find one of the Exo boys. Just peachy. I'll probably be taking him on with the pistol. Alright, come on. There we go. Have to get rid of him, or you cannot get through the door. Now you can carve him up and get a heart out of him, but meh. There's a nice lead vest. That's actually decent defense. And we've already got one.
Scientist, do not reignite the rift. There are abominations within. My brethren crossed over to
Hey
seal
Darkness,
your
welcome in.
folly.
Do appreciate you swinging by. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful weekend.
Already clear. If you will not stop yourself, we will.
Wahahaha. Sorry, I just had to. Didn't have to shoot him, but he dies anyway. Anywho, this is the rift he was talking about. One little pocket dimension. Wasn't there something over here? Yeah, Geiger counter. Alright, any hoozle. Some iodine tablets. That's always a good thing to have. Ooh, ethanol. There we go. That's what we needed. Nice rad suit. More iodines. Never have too many of those. We'll take that. And we don't need that. Heck with it. And we'll take the ducky tape. Take that. And that. Now this is absolutely gonna suck because all of our weapons but this pistol is busted. Alright, well. Nothing behind. Oh, looky there. But we don't have a key for it. Alright, well, we got, what, 2 magazines. And this one's mostly about running away. I do appreciate you. Over here. Now we can go back to our flashlight. This is one of the little pocket dimensions that we gotta go through. So, if you find anything interesting, best hold on to it. A little charging station. I believe this is the one where you start seeing the robots. MRE. Canned peas. Salt. Salt. Peas. Right there's a soup mix. Tomato seeds. Now all this stuff should respawn.
Unbelievable.
After midnight every night. It's only 11. Yep, there's the robots. I hear them. An old school phone booth. I remember when those used to be on every street corner. It's been ages ago, though. Let's go ahead and flip that on. I know I can see, but the visor allows me to see, not YouTube. Industrial stove. There's a little ice cream in the ice cream parlor. A little more 9mm, another cooking pot. Cooking pots are good to have. Of course, the loo if anybody needs it, or a quick little drink of water. Yes, you can loot these paintings. Yeah, back in the time of dinosaurs, that was actually the fun time. Back in my day. Bonk. Alright. Anywho, this is where it starts becoming fun. Because now we gotta play a game of dodgeball with the giants. I love when you can pick up the sleeping beds like that. Nice little respawn point. And now we're out here. Check the email. Always check the attachment. That'll usually give you information or extra goodies. But
At last you are here.
talking with him helps.
You want out? Of course you want out. Like them, the giants. You are trapped here. But shut down the devices. Your devices. Remove the power cells. 1, 2, 3. You'll have your way out. But what then? When you've opened your door, what then? Eh?
Oh yeah, look. Right there's one of them. Them boys suck. Hey, Oki. Welcome in, welcome in. Do appreciate you swinging out. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful evening. Alright, so, in the hoozle. Oop. We gotta get away from him. He does eventually kinda lose interest. Didn't realize he was walking my way already. Gotcha. Well, hopefully work goes well for you, Oki. As you see, homeboy will keep trying until he does not see you anymore. And this is our chance when he goes back. And now we just gotta follow him. We actually need one of those. Let's go and eat that. Hopefully you're having yourself a stellar weekend. Oh, no worries, dude. Do appreciate you. Alright, that's his turnaround point. That's what I wanted to know. Because now we've only got this small window of time to hopefully rob one of these magazine stands. Alright. There we go. Let's hide in the bathroom here. Anybody get that Jurassic Park vibe? Because I'm definitely getting it. Where is he at? There he is. I knew he was getting close. Come on. There he goes. Now, while he's going that way, we are going to go over yonder. I cannot remember if there is something special in this tube or not. I'm pretty sure there is. Nope, not down here at least. And nothing back here. Well, fudge sickles. Ooh. Almost ran smack dab into him, didn't I? We'll just jump over that. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, Boff. Welcome in. Do appreciate you coming by. Unfortunately, bad timing. Yikes. Getting chased. Good timing or bad timing, whichever the case. Ooh, doggy. And those guys are one-hit kills. I remember having to go through a sewer. There it is. Told you I remember having to go through a sewer. Ew. We smell like dookie. Ooh. I could have swore I had to get around some of this, though. Huh. Oh, apparently I'm misremembering a few things here. I was hoping this would go a little smoother than what it is, but apparently not. Ah, that's right. Here we go. Oop. There we go. Haha. A little jump crouch right there. You can get up and skirt him. There we go. That's the door. That's the one we needed. Pretty sure it's up above. But I'm gonna be rather thorough here. Just a quick little peek around. Make sure we're not missing anything major important here. Pretty sure I cannot get through that door over there. Nope. I'll say I don't remember that door. Do remember, however, finding some goodies hidden somewhere about in here. Ah, okay. It's up above. Yes, we are in a stuffy hazmat suit, but kind of almost have to live in this one. What's this way? Another jammed door. If I remember right, this one's kind of long. So we might need to try to conserve a little bit of our flashlight here. There's that one. That one don't. Oh yeah, here's one of the spots. Now, do we have spot? Yes, good. We can do without the book. There's one down. We got 3 of them to go, or 2 left to go, I should say. Alright, there's another. I want you to immediately go through the vent. There we are. Give us a little bit of light here. Nice little bowling alley. We'll pick up the salt. Sorry, when it comes to canned peas and salt, that's probably the easiest combo to make. Look here. If we had our dolly, do we have our dolly? Oh, we don't have a dolly. Let's pitch that. The guy. Let's see. I want that wolf painting. But yeah, we can package that up. And you can literally take some of these arcades with you. Not all of them, but some of them. See, that one. That's another one. And there's a quick way through. Next time we actually come through this, leave yourself open a couple of spots as you go through. Yes, you can use the nachos, but, you know, I'll only take the one just for the extra food ideas. There's slushy. Let's go ahead and pick up the monies. The monies is very useful. Too bad you can't actually pack that up with you. I wish some of these areas you could. Any hoozle. There's another one. Let's go ahead and wash this dookie smell off us. There we go. I don't think there's medical kits in this. Nope. There's always good stuff in the office, in the manager's office, though. Look at that. Monies. And we need to go upstairs. There's the next one right there.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting.
Hello, Amy.
Research
Welcome in.
director.
Do appreciate you swinging by.
64 seems to sing to itself. If you could
Hopefully
follow
you're
it,
having yourself a wonderful
emitting
weekend.
A series of resonant tones suggestive
Let's
of
see.
communication. The cavities that
Let's get rid of the
create these sounds
magazines.
appear to be the same cavities the creature uses to
Hugs, Amy.
ingest anyone who comes within reach.
Alright, anywho. That's not the button I want, thank you. Here's our second power cell. Go ahead and go through. This is the last leg of it, where you actually have got to sneak around a library with one of those big boys. Try to keep my light on as long as I humanly can here. Yeah. There we go. See, there he is right there. Oh, oh, oh. Oh no. I broke my leg. You're supposed to be able to skirt all this, but don't think that's going to be possible for old Shade here. Ooh. I just broke it in my leg. So yeah, we're in some bad shape here. Oh. Almost got caught there. And there's the last portal right there. He's right outside that. Okay, so he's coming this way. We need to continue that way. Oop. I seen that second one right there. Cannot pass him. Come on. Come on. Oh. Woo, doggy. That was awful close. Oh no. I forgot they can come out. He's gonna get me. Woo! Almost got us. I am just a little too over encumbered for this. Alright, now we've got a quick way up right after the start. Oh, doggy. That was awful close there, Shade. Can't run, so we can't outrun him. So we've got to outsmart him. But I need this stuff I'm carrying. I don't necessarily need the pinball machines or game machines, but even still. Those are good to search and take. Yeah, actually we've got just enough. We can package it up and take it with us. Woohoo! Alright, well. Let's take us a little sippy poo. A little tinkle too. Because, I mean, who wants to dookie on themselves when they're out and about? Alright, we'll take the salt. Nothing. Oop, that was salt. I'll take it. Peas, I'll take it. And you know what? We can actually replace our old knife with a good knife. And here we are. We're almost out of the woods. There's another computer that we need to go study. The composer. Stop sign. Don't know what that's all about, but sure. Yes, there is some lore to actually read in all this, but I'm not necessarily after the lore, just the adventure. There we go. There.
Dr. Mance reporting. On the advice of Keystone, Gate has established a facility here in Flathill. Judging on why we advertise our activities. So for the time being, our presence is, necessarily clandestine, if not a bit syrupy. The location was selected for the convergence of certain geomagnetic forces that amplify the power of our perforation equipment. We stand poised on the brink of an entirely new technology.
There we go. There's our elevator. Hello and welcome in. Do appreciate you swinging by. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful weekend. Oh, I forgot this one. I forgot this part. This part sucks. Oh no. Well, I guess I'm getting rid of those. Unfortunately, we're still way overweight. I'll pick up a refrigerator another time. Oh, fudge. Let's go and eat our nachos. Because now, we need to be able to run. So I cannot even carry all that. Hello, donkey. Welcome in. Do appreciate you coming out, sir. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful weekend. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is the way out? Yikes. There we go. There's the way out. I'm doing alright. Just running for my life. You know how it goes. Whee! Nice. We finally made it up. It's the last power cell to take. Unfortunately, that put us a little over our weight budget, but just at that point. Alright, now we're back. Hello, bro. Welcome in. Do appreciate you coming by. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful weekend. Ooh. I would love to fight that guy, but, yeah. That guy always kills me. I don't have anything worth a dang to fight back. This game is a fun game, but it definitely is a hard one. Ah, our flashlight's almost cooked. Alright. Homeboy is not friendly. You can open up those boxes if you kill one and go to the trader, but as you can see, we're a little far from that. Ah! Alright, well, that did not go as expected. Didn't we get... Yeah, we got all those. Hey, Malia, welcome in. Do you appreciate you coming by? Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful weekend. No matter what I do, I'm not going to win against this guy. So we're just going to have to book it when he's not paying any attention. I don't think this... Nope. Oh well, let's go back. Oh no! I was afraid of that. That's why I was trying to check on you. Hopefully everybody's okay. I was worried with that storm. Oh, no worries, no worries. I completely understand you. Not even mad, just glad that you're safe. Alright, anywho, let's travel out this way. Back up here. But no, seriously, I'm glad that you guys are safe. I've been worried. We can take those floodlights, but let's get a few things sorted right quick, shall we? Is a way back here. Gotta make sure this is operational. No worries, no worries. I'm just glad you're safe. That's the most important thing. Alright, anywho, we go up. Hang us a left up here, go through the manufacturing district. This is kind of hard to navigate in the fog. Not the easiest thing, I'll say that. Ooh.
Check-in approved.
That's loud, whatever the heck that sound is. It's like a firing squad. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. I'm glad to know that you guys are safe. But yeah, that's kind of spooky. Need anything, let us know. Come on. Where is our door? Should be getting awful close to it. That door's still latched.
Quiet. They'll hear you.
There we go. Now we can at least put our flashlight on. We'll talk to her right quick.
At first, I thought it was an accident. Those creatures everywhere. But then these terrorists came.
Definitely let us know.
Now I don't know what to believe. What do they want? If I can just get to the blacksmith, he'll know how to get out of here. He's wired into this whole sector.
No worries,
and
Donkey.
his
Do
forge is a
appreciate you, sir.
fortress, so he should be safe. I think. I'll open the door for you now, but I'm telling you, they're shooting at anything that moves. Be careful.
Alright, let's go ahead and go down here. Again, this is not technically supposed to be done in the mist like this, but it makes the game a little more exciting. There we go. Now we're in the manufacturing. We're now technically trying to find our way to the forge. Little bathroom stop if you need it. Of course, nothing back there. But you come out here. Unfortunately, this area gets louder than heck. Trying to remember the exact route. Should be a check-in over here. Yep, there's our check-in spot. Make sure that's it, because yeah, this area gets a little spicy.
Whoa, can anyone hear me?
Let's take all those.
Oh hey, I'm over here in the crane. The glass is bulletproof, but these guys don't know the meaning of give up. I keep hearing them talk some kind of code. Whatever. I figure the best thing I can do is distract them, so they don't notice poor suckers like you.
No, you got two options. You can either go up
But first thing those
or go
fucking
down.
assholes did was lock down the crossroads. You could push straight through if you got the guts. Or you could get smart and work your way around them. Head for the garage. Try and touch base with the blacksmith. He ain't going anywhere. I know what I'd do.
Ow, that hurt. Oh my. Bless America. Ah, broke my leg. Alright, that is clearance level 1. We're going to open this, and that's going to allow us back to the office sector. I'm going to slowly get my way back this way. Because, yeah, we broke our... You know what? I think I can actually double wrap that. No worries, love you too. Please be safe. Let us know. You know I'm going to be checking on you daily. Alright, in the hoozle. Let's see, that's our crafting bench. Hey, Ice Queen. Welcome in. Do appreciate you coming by. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful weekend. Sorry, I was double checking, making sure I didn't miss anything in chat. Alright, so this is the up-down portion of that elevator. Now we've got this area open to us. And we need to go over yonder. Stop running, let our stamina come back. I really cannot wait until we can get the repair bench, which should be coming up here real soon. This part sucks because you have to dodge around everybody. That's the ramp back up that we just opened. Let's go our kitchen knife. Alright, now let's take that, rebar, the hose, more rebar, and there we go. That's the useful things out of that. That one's broke, don't have to worry about it. MRE, that's another quick easy meal. Canned peas, ID card, MRE. We can break this one.
Would suffice.
When this one breaks, this radio, we can start picking up some of this extra military electronics from that. Looky here. He should have a 9mm on him. Nice. Come on, bud. Nice. Go down. Military electronics, and he drops ammo. And ammo is a beautiful thing to have hit in this game. Alright, take our canned peas. We'll go ahead and wash up. Too steep of an angle to sit. That vent right there breaks and you can jump down into this room. Alright, now time to go through here. I believe this is the vent here that allows you to go through. Come on, there we go. Yeah. And this one right here allows you to bypass some of the extra stuff. But I cannot, for the life of me, remember. I think it's this way. Whoa! I didn't even see my health was that low. Apparently it was. Whoops. Alright, let me get up my bearings right quick. Here to here. Then we go back down. This area to get to the forge is a little confusing. But I mean, I used to run this area a lot. You can get a free bucket up there. There's anvil too, I believe. But just this little pest here to deal with. Let's take that. Let's take the plastic bucket. That'll work for farming. High visibility vest. Give us another bit of armor. I believe, the forge outfit. You can go up that way. You can go through this way. I open those. I usually open key locks. Usually things with key locks like that, they won't mess with unless they physically watch you go in. As you see, you can watch them right through the window, and they don't even know. Come on. And he'll start dropping stuff just like the guy in the very start.
Enemy.
Come on. Come on.
You are a danger.
Gotta keep circling them. Ah, come on. Alright, he's bleeding. He'll bleed out here in just 2 seconds. Whoa. We're just gonna let him bleed. Come on. You brought this on yourself, bud. Come on, leave me alone. There we go. Now we'll finish you off. Grab that, grab that. You know what? Maybe we can get an arm. We need some arms. No, bio scrap. Well, dang. Anywho, we'll just open all this. There's an anvil. All that fun stuff. Now we're at the forge. We open this way, we can actually open the tram back to home. There we are. I think, unfortunately, though, we need a key for this, don't we? Oh. You actually build a biometric bypass.
Where'd you come from? Look, we don't got a lot of time. Radio's out. Frake's gone AWOL. And the place is crawling with gunned-up psycho cowboys. They ain't shut me down yet. Folk like you need to be getting to the surface tunnel. Roadway's locked up tight, so you need to find a way through the security doors up there. Maybe you can hack through somehow. They don't exactly leave the codes lying around, if you know what I mean. If you need something, though...
Biometric
help,
bypass.
equipment, gear, whatever. I can make it. You got my eye.
No, it's a bypass where you can use their weapons, because there are some weapons that you cannot use. Just let's see what he should have. Trade bags of cement, steel cables. That's military. Alright, let's take 2 of those. There we go. There's a jump pad. There's a couple goodies. A lantern. Let's see. Did we retain those? Where is our... fudge sickles. Did we just throw the... Yep, we did. We threw them down. Well, at least we realized before we left. Because I'd rather ditch a little piece of biomass like that than lose something I traded 2 military electronics for. Alright, anywho, let's move back to base. Give you guys a little more light. Just a nice little tram back. You know what? Let's see. Don't we have... Where's those medical syringes? Didn't I carry a bunch of medical syringes? Huh. Well then, I'll have to fix that right quick, won't I? There we go. Unfortunately, this guy will not go away. But we were already right here anyway. I don't drop a loot bag, which is one advantage. Oh, that's why. Okay then. Ah, crud. Alright, let's... I hit the wrong bloody button. Put that back, put that back, put that back, that. That can go in there. That can go there for right now. That, there. But yeah, this is gonna suck. Because now we've got all these guys trying to teleport in. Alright, so energy brick, scrap shotgun, net launcher. Oops, I just messed up. There's a pistol. Trying to think here, what can I make quickly that's going to be efficient? Duct tape, desk phone, desk leg, pickery head. You know what? I just might have to run and gun it tonight. Let's make sure I'm loaded up. Let's wash ourselves. Let's put these away. Ah, bugger all. I just mucked up again. Put those up. All that can go up. I'll keep the MRE on us. I will, however, put that away. Put that away. Alright, so far I'm only seeing the one portal. Hopefully it's just going to be the one batch of baddies. Anywho. What do we got? What do we got? Reinforced toes. Toes, it's wire. And screws. There we go, there's that. Wood, wire. Rebar. go through our mini game here. Hazard crate, cement, rebar, metal, magazine. Storage medium. Of course, we've only got 2 items. Transmographer, power cell. Of course, you guessed it, there's 4. Alright, hazard cart, hazard crate, and one of those. Power cell, battery charger, bot, CPU, scrap. Okay then, let's take that. Garden trowel, keypad hacker 2, we need to actually make one of those. Alright, so that's 4 military electronics, 2 hoses. Alright, let's pull our hose. And which box did we chuck our... There they are. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's make this right quick. Shoot. Didn't we have screws? I know I lost my marbles, but, you know, I thought we had screws. There they are. Few screws. Let's make 2 of them. Alright, now we need military. Where is our military goodies? Which box did I put them in? Cannot wait till later when I can actually just find stuff. Ooh. Alright, well. Showtime. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Here they come. Alright, where are you? Pop out of there. Ah, there's you. Come on. Ah, I can't see them. They're just shiny. Whee! Oh, there we go. Well, you know, it's kind of how it goes sometimes. Let's go and chop these up. We can make some meat out of these. Yum, yum, yum. Aw, he didn't give me nothing. How dare he? There we go, there's a pickery head. We've already been through there. Alright, let's go ahead and drop all these extra goodies off. Go and check the MREs in there. Alright, so we need a few more military electronics, because that is something we desperately need. Is this hacking tool. We've already got this component. We need 3 more. But I am, however, going to drop one of these power cells. so we're not holding on to a whole bunch of radiation. We'll wash, we'll take a few drinks, have us a little bit of food. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, at any rate, we need to step in here. Get rid of that one. There we go. We'll get rid of those. We'll put our pot back up here, just to keep it out of our inventory. It won't turn on without power, so no worries. Alright. Anyhoozle, while it's dark, we can just go ahead and hop over some of this stuff. Hit a few buttons. Give us a little more running room. I can do the same with the other side over here. Just come over here, hop down along the side. That robot will start walking back this way here in a moment. Chuck our flashlight back up there. There's our robot buddy. Alright. Well, we're on the hunt for a few military parts. How many bullets we got? 38 plus the magazine. So 46 bullets total. And yeah, that's the way back. We want the tram to go back. This is the part where my brain goes kind of kaput. There's just so much of this game to remember. But I know we're so friggin' close. We're so close to getting to the next area already. This area usually takes folks a little while to, well, mentally map out. As soon as we get our tier 2 keypad hacker, we are well on our way. Let's go ahead and pull out our gun. And what we need to do is actually get up yonder here.
Stay down. My friend, this is no place for the careless. I need to get to the surface tunnel, but the soldiers are waiting. I'm sure of it. I heard screams from their camp. A slaughter. But they are not done for yet. Somehow they knew this chaos was coming. How? There are spies among us. Must we become spies ourselves? I must disable the security doors. No system is perfect. There will be a weakness. I will not be left to die down here. Stop!
Alright. What we need to do is get up out of all the fighting. Consume a bandage. Get this bleeding to stop. Oh, come on. There we go. This is what I want, is all this stuff. As soon as you take that power cell, it destroys this particular portal. But what I want is all the nice little wheat. More of that wheat we have, the more we can make healing items. There you are. Sneakaboo, I sees you. And yes, there's a lot of this you can go through, farm, whatever. But, just easier to grab what's easily snaggable without having to put yourself in harm's way. As you hear, there is guys stomping around. You can hop over and all that, or go through the portal. Of course, the portal just takes you back here, but that's a way to farm that wheat really fast, really easy. What we need to do is get through this door, but right there's that button. There's one military electronic right here. Let's go ahead and pull out our broken spear. It's going to take forever, but unfortunately this will not break any further. So it's all good. I believe this needs a keypad too. Yep, right there it is. Ah, come on.
Is easy. Just hop on board the
There we go.
transport system.
He'll run off. What we need is a steel cable and stuff like that.
Adhere to all security ratings and protections.
Then we're going to need to finish up all those. There's a bunch of stuff that we need to finish. Pipe wrench, new idea. As you see down there is the other part of that portal.
Dr. Derek Matz, Cascade. If she is correct, Dr. Newman's proposed dark lens should greatly enhance the range and efficiency of our perforation events. She has discovered a way to harness the bosonic properties of certain antiverse materials to create a targeting system for our perforation events. Let's do this. She's excelled herself.
Alright, gotta bust this up. This will give us another piece of military electronic. Come on. Don't worry, folks, this will get much faster as soon as I start getting some upgrades and repairs. We'll take the screws. Bags of fertilizer we don't necessarily need just yet. Let's see, do we have any medical on us? I don't see any medical. Dang it. Welding mask, I'll take that. How many more slots we got? 5 more. Alright. Whoa. Yep, I forgot about them. We're gonna hide right here for a quick moment. Count our bullets. Oh god, 2 magazines. Alright, flow control. They want us to go that way. I guess I should actually start where they want us to go, shouldn't I? Oh god.
I will.
Give me that submachine gun, buddy. There we go. Very nicely done, Shade. And that's one that we actually need the biometric thing to bypass. Because see, it'll say right here, military specs. We need the biometrics as well. So we need to practice a little bit before we can start using it. We'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that. Let's see, we got room for one more good item. But we got our hacker's worth in supplies. You know what? We'll go and take the fire extinguisher. Because that'll give us a canister too.
Of the Cascade Transport System.
Woohoo! And now we'll be able to open that. That way it's not a good idea for us to go just yet. Oh, shoot. Can we get maybe one more military? Because I could actually use it. Whoa. That gun's the one I don't want to mess with.
Breathing clear.
That works. Wow.
Your time will come.
There we go. We just cut him up real good. He should bleed out here in a moment. Try to use the bleed to our advantage. I seen little blood starting to fall, so he should bleed. Oh, he's not bleeding no more. His buddy must have patched him up. Oh, well, darn. Oh, shoot. Why did we go back here? That was dumb, Shade. That was dumb. Well, you know, I guess I could show folks what happens when you walk out here. It's not pretty. There's another crate right there. You got that up there. You got him there. You got another guy down this way. Anywho, let's go back. Unfortunately, we're losing so many percentiles on our goodies. Alright, let's take Put this up. Put this up. Put that up. We need to take off our little hacking device. There. Now we got another one, which give us access to tier 2. Where? Oh, it's up here. There we go. Alright, so do we have any more? Nope, we do not. Welding mask we can put up. I just slid my DNA. At least I hope I was supposed to laugh right there. I found it kind of amusing. Alright, there's that, there's that, there's that. And let's chuck... Oh, no. You know what? Where's our bio? Oh, oops, that was stupid. And Shay just does a lot of stupid things tonight. What the heck? Chuck all that extra stuff. We need hose. Another reinforced hose. I need more screws. Now, if we turn this into the forge guy, we get some lenses, which we will need coming up. Alright, let's go through, make sure all this stuff is gotten marked. Well, I don't know if that can be a fault. Let's see, is it a stapler? Yeah, it's stapler. Alright. We'll take that, that, and that. The grinder blades. Those are actually quite helpful. Metal pipes, reinforced, heater, and I think tech scrap, wasn't it? No. There it is. Net launcher, we need rebar, plastic. Scrap shot, power cell, power brick, rebar. Okay, so coil. Power cell, pipe, coil, and I think screws, wasn't it? No. Okay, so it's that. Yay! Forged chest plate. Well, yeah, just a day early, you know. I know that's wrong. There it is. Is it an anvil? No, it's rebar. Yeah, true. Alright, anywho, let's go down here. Next. Bag soil. There we go, and there he is. Alright, jump pad. We need a Jump pad, we need energy brick. I think a heart, no. Reinforced. And is it a military electronic? Yeah. Alright, there we is. Now for that, we need a computation brick, a compressor, don't even have the stuff yet. So, anywho. I know technically I should be drinking that water, but we get enough of those little water dispensers, it's not really a big worry. So, anywho, we come back here. Get the trans. Let's see. Where is that? Where is that? Furniture. Crafting. Enchantment. Transmog. Repair salvage. Right here. This is what I wanted. Alright. Any pipe. Coil. Duct tape. And anvil. That's what I wanted right there. As soon as we get that up and going, our spear will be back in action. Alright, so, anvil. Where is Nerf Point Zort? Where's our pipes? Narf? I don't have any pipes. Well then, I guess I'll have to fix that, won't I?
Unbelievable.
Alright, so there's a couple pipes right there worth. Yeah, sometimes it is. Let's see, we need duct tape. Oop. Wow, that was dumb shade. Pull that. Put that, put that, put that, put that, that. That can go. Add pressure gauges. And coils. Coils. There's our coils. Let's take that. And there we go. Now we have a salvage repair station. We're going to have to do a power metal scrap. Where is our power brick? Where's our power brick? Did we just... Nope. No, I was getting ready to say. Power strip plug. There we go. Nice. Who? What? Huh? Who? What'd I do? Alright, we need one more reinforced hose, rebar, circuit board, desk fan, tech. Where is all of our goodies? Alright. Those and that. Alright, we need... Oh, shoot. Alright, let's put out our power strip. First and foremost. Plug it in. Plug it in. Alright, let's plug this in now. Build this up. Plug that in. Nicely done. Now we can repair that and that right at the moment. Alright, so we need a rubber band ball. Didn't I pick up an extra rubber band ball? I guess I didn't. Darn it. Yeah, well, whatever. We can at least repair that. We don't have any armor on us. That's a bit of a bummer. And I think we are out of wire. Yeah, it looks like we are. What do we need for the energy brick? Computer, circuit, or fan, tech. Dang it, I just put that stuff up. That. And where is our fan? There it is. Boom. Alright. Craft that. Previous recipe. We need another reinforced hose. 2-piece rebar, 2 coils. Alright, so let's only take what we need out of these. Put that there. 2 pieces rebar. We'll have to go get those, but I will be right back. But I'll be right back in just half a moment here. Sorry, nature's starting to call. Too much coffee. Be right back, folks. Do apologize about that, folks. I had to use the restroom right quick. That was starting to bug me to the point I couldn't think straight. But alright, let's go ahead and start putting some of our little goodies back that we don't need currently. We'll need those nails, but unfortunately we're out of wire. We'll put those up for the time being. Put those there. Alright, what time is it? It's almost nighttime. Crud. Well then, we at least got our spear back.
A sip of water would suffice.
No water for you. I'll give you water when we get back from our mission. Alright, so, at any rate, we need to get stronger and better accuracy. As you see, the gun does work for us. Sleep well, Donkey. Do appreciate you, sir. You have yourself a wonderful sleep. And again, thanks for coming out, sir. Alright, so cheers, brother. What we need to do is we need to come out here and find our next piece of wire. But we are taking a few of little goodies along with us. Jump up here. Should be some wire up this way. Where is that wire? I remember wire being somewhere up here. On top of that box, maybe. Ow. Well, that was just stupid, Shade. There we go. There's some of our goodies.
I can feel my blood sugar falling.
I had to reread that a second time there, Oki. I couldn't quite make that one out. But that, yeah, that's about the size of it. We need to find more wire. Where'd it go? There it is. All right. Let's go, Shade. Find that wire. One more piece of wire. Nope, let's sidestep him right quick. Let him come on up to us. He'll stop looking here in just a second. Ah, yeah, you do get a wrench. But it's kind of a slow weapon. Really not worth it in my opinion. I actually think I've got my ears in backwards. Poke you in the butt. Youch! That gun hurts. He's actually got a 357, that one guy does.
Nothing here.
Come on. Sounds like one of them's bleeding
There are
good.
deserts more hydrated than I am.
Location empty.
Alright. Yeah, my ears are in backwards. One moment, folks. Let me actually hear properly. There, maybe now we can actually hear properly. I can't believe I had those ears backwards. There he is. That could get rather dangerous if I play the game on mute. Alright, let's pick those up. Good, and we actually got more ammo. Nice.
Reloading.
Come on, go down. There we go. Nice. See, there's a 357 right there. Radio pack. Alright, don't need that. We do, however, need that key. Alright, that key will help us out. What can we get rid of? Don't need the glue necessarily right now. But I will take that gun repair kit. What can we get rid of for that power cell? Let's get rid of the cloth scrap. There we go.
Dr. Mance, Cascade Facility. Immured Subject 184.
Warning.
These
The safety
Xers,
rating
or
for this
the
sector
Exor,
is now
as Lenora,
-4.
Dr. Riggs,
Exit this
insists
sector
on calling it,
via
is a highly
main
oppressive,
search
Now tracked 184 through 4 known stages of its life cycle, and intriguingly, several divergent adult forms. How or why it attains these forms, we are yet to determine.
Alright, well. There's that. You can go through all that, but not advisable. We need to look for one of the long crates, like so. fudge sickles. Let's get rid of the pickaxe for now. Rebar, hose, glue, wood. Where is... I don't want the cloth scrap. I will take the screws. I'm trying to look for one freaking piece of wire. I'm not sure exactly what's up with her. But, I mean, what can I do, you know? Alright, let's pick up our rebar. Let's pick up our planks. Whoa, hey, 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 hey. I know you folks seen that. Alright, let's pop these boxes. Let's pick that up. Pick that up. Box of screws. Pick up our hose. Dang it, come on. It's supposed to be in one of these long boxes. Ah, man. Ooh. Sorry, I'm taking the barrel. And I am also going to take the military cot. That'll give us a place to sleep when we're out and about. And we should be bound to find one soon. It's one of these long boxes. Should be in this area too. Come on, where is it? Man. I'm gonna have to make a choice here in a moment. There's some right there. Ha 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 ha. Found it. You know what? We've got more coils at home. We'll just ditch those. Take all those goodies. There. We can get back up. Looky there, there's more. Because unfortunately we need pretty much every spool of wire we can find from here. There's the inspection center. Alright, now spots like here, you can jump. Owie. That was a straight headshot. Anywho, come back here. All we need to do is make a few more of them. Previous, let's go here. Stash that for the time being. Split our stack down to 2. Lord, I cannot speak. And here we go, welding spear. And that can be charged. And that gives us a brand new spear to play with. Is this, yeah, repair bench, salvage bench as well. Let's go ahead and bam. Let's see, what else can we do? Think we'll keep a hold of the rest. Tools, let's Geiger watch. Now we can make those. Forge helmet. Alright. Boom. Boom. Welding mask. And reinforced hose. Nope. Rebar. Alright. Crafting barrel. Oh, crafted barrel, excuse me. Beekeeper suit. Ramp large. Where is our... Didn't we have a... Pretty sure we did, didn't we? Oh well, let's see. Exo heart, 2 exo hearts, and a energy brick. Hello, what is tanking our... Alright, so let's put that up, that for now, that. Put those up. Let's see. Water barrel can go up for the time being. There we go. Now we're starting to cook. Boom. Alright, while that is charging, let's go see what we need for some of this other stuff. What was it? Not that. Let's see here. Carbuncle balloons, alright to make. We need more tubes, more bio scrap. We'll start getting a bunch of bio scrap here soon. Click, click, pull. Alright.
I reckon you know what you need to do. And if you don't, well, don't look at me.
Alrighty. Let's see. And here's us, our first little victim. Burn. Rat scanner. Plastic. Sometimes you can get military arms off these guys. And that's part of what we need for rat suit. That's new to me. You know, after all the hours I've played that is the first time I think I've ever seen the rat suit drop. Where is that? There it is. Stuffy suit will increase your thirst and slow you down. Oh, okay, interesting. That's the first time I've ever seen that suit. Very nice. Well, we got one arm. We got an ornate key. That'll come in handy later. Makeshift spear. That's the old one. Should have probably torn it apart, but you know what? Whatever. Last stop. All right. But this is the door that we were looking at through that one side there. Probably. Come on. Rawr. How are you shooting me, dude? You're turned around. How did you manage that, sir? Give me that. Alright. Now we'll carve you up. I want your arm. Military arm. Let's grab the human skull while we're at it.
IS-173, the aptly named Pest, is intriguing in part for the similarities.
Yes, you can drive one of these. You just have to drop a power cell in.
Genetic parallels, and indeed, its genetic
But it's not
structure.
as great as some folks say.
Similarities to early life on Earth. Until we gather more information, the theory remains theory at best.
There we go. It right? Sometimes it does take that little bit of extra. Change to your gameplay style. There we go. There's our last exo heart. Alright, we needed rubber band balls. Alright, now we've got one way open right there. I believe this also has military parts. Tech scrap, plastic, glass. Well, I'm gonna need glass. Hose, wood. Aw, am I really full? Okay, well, get rid of that then. We'll go ahead and take a water barrel back with us again. Those things are frickin' invaluable later on because they become your water purifiers. Alright, now that we can go through this, Let's go ahead and come over here, open this door. Make sure nobody's going to sneak up on us. Meh, haters are gonna hate. Is what it is. Alright, in Hoozle. Oh yeah, it's up this way. Yes, autocorrect is the devil. Check this out. There's one of the exos squished. And let's see.
I could
Where
certainly
is
use
it?
a drink.
There we go. Yep, we gotta finish oh boy off here. There we go. Yep, and as soon as we open that, he's gonna fire away at us too. It's a 7 days feature there, Raven. You should know that by now. Oop.
What was that?
There we go. I'm not hanging around that because I will blast you as soon as that happens. There's the next tram location. Right there's the button we gotta hack. I forgot you gotta go down to then go back around and then up. Alright, in Hoozle. Let's get swifty. And yes, there is little pockets like this that you can explore and all that fun stuff. But in some of these spots, you gotta be really doggone careful. Because you will get lit up and fast. Let's see here. That's military. That's military. There are some hidden boys up in here. And invisible boys. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Can't do a whole heck of a lot of much. Yeah, I agreed there, Okie. Prove that you can actually take it.
I perceive a distinct lack of snacks.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't she? There we go. Alright, our check-in should be right here.
There are
Dr. Pendleton questioned the Exor's similarity to humanity's own morphology, and I referred to her to crabs. Their form has evolved independently on Earth on at least 5 separate occasions. It would seem that evolution resolves certain environmental challenges in a remarkably consistent fashion. There is, of course, another explanation for the Exor's apparent similarity to ourselves, but without the necessary data, I refuse to indulge Pendleton's penchant for unnecessary speculation. Besides, they look closer to birds, if you ask me.
Alright, so our check-in should be... That's one of the invisible guys.
Check-in approved.
Come on. These guys are real hard to see. Ouch. Alright, so let's go and get rid of the human pieces. There is a... That was the box I was looking for. Those. What you could do is you could actually take and put that trash can right here and use this to climb all the way up. Alright, so where is our marker? Right up there. Let's go ahead and head on that way. Marker, marker, marker. Yep, now we gotta go on up. This is another one of the 3 pieces you gotta fix. Needs an optic lens. And I know y'all see that glowing up in there. There's another one of those doggo creatures right there. But yeah, this is what you do is you go through this and make your way back. Ow. Well, that was stupid of me. I can't believe I just did that. That was probably one of the dumbest things I've done in a long while. Alright, so now we've got the XR. We just need a energy brick. Alright, so energy brick is fan, power supply, circuit board. Chuck that in there. Let's see, where's our power supply, circuit board, and fan. Fan, tech scrap, chuck that in there. Platypuses. And what? It was a circuit board, wasn't it? Am I seriously out of circuit board? I must be. For shame, Shade. And no circuit board there. Ah, for shame. Alright, so we need to go find us a circuit board. Put all of our extra goodies up. Chuck that in there, that there. Chuck that there, that there, that there. Alright, so let's go find us a circuit board. There should be plenty up in the office up here. Come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. There we go. Let's take that, take that. Let's wash the junk off us. No, I don't want to drink it. I want to wash off the gack. Thank you. And that's gate. I've got the other key. Those things are great to open. Boom. All right. There's a circuit board. There's a fan. Looks like we've already hit most of this. All right. I'm not going to crater that. Yeah. That's very true there, Okie. Click, click. Alright, unfortunately I cannot do anything with any of this at the moment. Where is our tech scrap? Tech scrap, tech scrap. There it is. Boom. Because we have no power. Which bites, but hey, you know. Let's go ahead and just go through some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and get the target dealt with. Hey Nora, welcome in. Do appreciate you coming by. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful day. Seen you doing a little Fortnite earlier.
All vacant perforations will be resetting in 3, 2, 1. Reset complete.
The mud grenades are great to use. Let's see, what is all this we need? Chain, that's what it was. And the pauldrons. pretty sure it was that. Nope. Rebar. Alright. So we've got all that dealt with. There's our air compressor. So we need a power brick. As soon as we get that, we'll be well on our way. I guess let's go ahead and just lie down, shall we? Rest up. There we go. Almost time. I hate this part that you gotta sit here and wait, but, well, we don't have any batteries just yet. Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We'll go ahead and eat us a little food here. Bingo. Now we're in business. Alright, there's that. Now, what was it that we were looking for? Fudgesicles. What was it that I needed the power brick for? Man, I should have just waited. Don't even remember what I was making the power brick for. Shoot. What was I gonna make the stupid power brick for?
Attention, this sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
Shoot. I don't even freaking remember. What was I making that power brick for? Bugger. I was making that power brick for something. What was it? I don't even remember. That's gonna bug me. That is seriously gonna bug me. Something important. I needed it. What was it? I want to say it was something here, but I cannot friggin' remember for the life of me. Something new we just made. Not the chef's counter. I'll think of it eventually. What was it that was needed for that? Was it something food? No, but I do need to make some food. Fudge. I'll remember it. I'll remember it eventually. Unfortunately, that's what it was. You big idiot. You big idiot, Shade. Big dumb idiot. There. That's what I wanted. I knew it was something important, and, well, yeah, that was vitally important. Alright, there we go. There's most of our stuff bailed out. Let's grab us our salt and our peas. Only if I can't remember where to go. Fire in the hole. Alright, now we need to fill that pot with a little bit of water. So let's come back out here, grab us some water. Alright, so what? My mature moment. What? What am I guilty of? What am I guilty of? Look at that. I'm making pea soup. Alright. While that's cooking, can I find that piece of meat that I need? What am I supposed to be pleading? Alright, go here, soup recipes. Mature? What mature? There we go. Alrighty, now we're cooking. Right there, split pea soup. It's not great, but it does slow hunger for a period of time. MRE is decent, but we need to fully cook that before we know what it does. Alright, and as you see, we did have regular pea soup. And that puts a little spring in our step. Makes us run a little bit faster for a little longer. Alright, let's see. Unpin all recipes. There we go. The rump roast, I believe. Come on. It's the one part about the game that takes forever. I make poop. See? There it is. Come on. Let's go already. God, this takes forever. Boom. Split pea soup. I did not. Everybody make poop. Everybody make poop. There we go. Now here, just to show you. Delicious food, and our hunger is slowed for a period of time. Boom. Nice. Alright. Let's see here. What did we need? We needed to continue. Let's recharge that right fast. Boom. Come on, tram. Let's go. 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 Ah. Taking forever. Damn, it's my sparkles. Whee! Front door delivery service. Hey, better be careful with those secrets, Okie. Alright, well, we're on the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. Here pretty soon, I should be able to get a headlamp so we won't have to sit here and hold a flashlight all the time. Well, you know. You can prove nothing. Okay, maybe you can't. Shh. Don't tattle. Don't tell my secrets. I forgot that door's locked. Mine entrance. Let's see. Where are we going? Mine entrance.
Touch them. Enemy.
Ha 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 ha. Burn, boy.
Returning.
Ooh. I know y'all just seen that. Frag grenade. Aw, man, y'all are making it sound like I tell the world. Alright, now, we're starting to get there. Go back down here. Then we need to continue along the path. Jeez. Just make me sound all funny. Alright. Now we're here in the mines. Need to find our doors. That'll allow us to continue.
Private note. It's undeniable that operations at Cascade are being monitored by external forces. This much, the Cascade Executive Committee...
Alright, let's take the email.
Exactly who has been infiltrating our communications, and to what ends, remains unknown. Or rather, those who know refuse to say. I've been directed to tell my team that we are conducting some security drills, but...
This tells us how to make solder. And let's see. I don't know how well I'll survive this here. Because there's one of the crates right there. But these guys are usually not too friendly with you poking around their box. Nice. Let's take all. Very nice. Let's package our box up. Can actually use that. These guys you can either get rid of or leave go. We'll leave go this time around. Alright, let's see. There's another cooking pot. Oh, fudge sickles. I did not realize I was still carrying food around. This guy up in this hurts if we don't catch him quick. Military. Sometimes you get a gun out of him. But now we got the shoulder lamp, so we should be able to oh god dang it. I'm trying to think here. My brain's kind of bit. And should be able to get a rifle off of one of these guys. Yes, Team Chaos. Alright. There's another water barrel. Oop, 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 oop. Let's sneak on him. Entrepreneurial ship. Fair enough there, Okie. It's a bad idea for Shade to be doing like that. Just running across. He's got a sub. I don't want him to shoot it. There we go. Very nice. These guys suck. These are the guys with the sniper rifles. What'd you drop there, buddy? Sniper skull. Sniper cowl. Well, that's at least handy. Alright, we should be getting pretty dang close. Holy shizen, shizen for what? Dang. Alright, that door does open eventually. There's another power cell. Let me see here. What can we get rid of here? For now, let's actually equip those. Pick up that cell. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese, we are so over encumbered here. There we go. Noise. Through the pocket dimension. I've honestly never played Dinkums. Heard it was decent, but I've never played it. Yeah, but you know, I need like 10 of them for what I need. Dag nabbit. Thump. There we go. Did I just make... Yes, I did. Just make a big old circuit. Whee! Anywho, let's put down that big old fun box. This will give us a frickin' ton of storage right here. Just gotta get it just right. Are you kidding me? Alright, you know what? We'll just set this right over here then. Go and repair it right here. Nicely done. Ah, you are kidding me. How many bullets we got? Not many. So let's chuck that there, that there, that there. That can go there for right now. That can go there. Fudge, 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 fudge. Alright, let's put that up, that up. That I'm just gonna have to hold on to. So we've got a few things. sniper cowl. Check that out. That'll give us a little more armor. Better armor than the one that we just had. Because that's only armor at 2. The other one's armor 8. Chuck that over there. Sleep well, Raven. Hopefully you have yourself a wonderful night. Alright, let's repair all this stuff. Cheers, Raven. There we are. But give me just 1 second here, folks. I need to take this mask off my face, let my face breathe just a quick second. I will be in chat, though. If anybody does want to yak at me, I still will be there. Need to take just a quick 5-minute break. Stretch my face. This thing's starting to eat in on me. Right? But be right back, folks. Oh, it's not one I can't necessarily see, unfortunately. I've got to clean my glasses and all that other fun stuff. So I'll be right back in just a moment. Good morning, Wolfgang. Do appreciate you dropping in. Sorry about that. I was just trying to clean my visor real quick. Hopefully you are well, Wolfgang. Let's see. Wash ourselves. Take a couple sippy sips. Have us a quick little drink. There we go. Let's pull out our spear. Candy. Well, you know, Cat, you could always take and do this. Give me candy. Give me candy. Look at that. I got snacks right there. But now we at least got a little bit of extra storage. Let's go ahead and start recharging some more of our goodies. Here pretty soon we're going to have to come back and make a tram key.
This sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this your help.
Yeah, unfortunately that's part of the breaks. Unfortunately. Sometimes you get... Ooh. I'm not even anywhere close to Kevlar scrap. Why did it give me these already? Interesting. Kevlar scrap is when you go through that little shortcut. Transit flow. So I don't know why it's giving us Kevlar scrap pickups now. Well, we'll chuck those in there for the moment being. We'll chuck that in there. You know what? Let's drop some of our cloth. Where is our... There it is. Let's go ahead and use this. Tear that down for that scrap metal. Where did I put... There it is. Scrap metal. Now we really want... No, I'm nowhere near this tech bandage. Which is kind of weird. Alright, armor. We don't even have the biometrics. So, well, yeah, I guess that gun can go in the storage for the time being. Because we can't even build a biometric hacker to bypass that. Come on. This will probably be more aliens. Let's see, what do we need for portal suspension field? Alright, we are getting real close to those antiverse gems, though.
Biological incursion detected.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. Bring it on. Let's go. Come on. Let's get with it. There's one. Where are y'all? Get off my stuff. There we go. Where'd it? What? Ah, there we go. Hello? Okay, there we go. Alright, so we need Antiverse gems for that. And bio scrap for the other. So, we'll turn some of this food into bio scrap. Ah, dang it. I'm trying not to hit all that, but I am. Oh, well, looky there. We got us a nice little friend. Ha 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 ha. We win. There it goes. All right. Now we can pull any of our resources at any God-given time to make anything. Anyhoozle. Oop. Well, that's something I should have done, huh? Alright. Let's take some of these. Let's take that bio scrap. Let's take these pickery skulls. I can turn them into bio scrap. Let's... Well, I didn't mean to take that many, but sure, let's do that. We have plenty of food. We just gotta wait for daylight. Let's go ahead and sleep right fast. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody interested in a little jump, man? Let's go ahead and take that. There we go. Now we'll actually auto heal as long as we're close. You know what? Let's see. What do we need for medical? Because this is actually what I truly need right now.
This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
There we go. Let's chuck these on our belt. We'll keep them in our bag. Chuck the glass in there. Now we've got us a couple healing items. Those are actually some of my favorite cheaper healing items. Let's go ahead and put that there. Everything else is locked in. Alright. Anywho. Sometimes you get some good stuff out of them, sometimes not. Later on in the game, you'll get specialized items that only drop off them guys. Oh, not in this game, sir. Healing is much needed in this one. I wish I could say it was overrated, but no. Ding dong. Alright, well, we are well on our way now. True, but some of these areas there's no avoiding getting hit. I have tried for hours on some of these fights. And we're actually getting ready to pull up on a massive nasty fight that I'll need to use my brain. Alright. Boogity boogity brains. Need to come on up this way. The faster we get our sprint up, the longer we can run and the better we can run. So that's why Shade is doing a lot of sprint. Almost there. Just need to get up and over all this. Sneak past these boys without them realizing. If only I had a brain. There's Crowbar. Alright, now we've got to go over here. And over yonder. I completely miss those military rations. I think it's down there I need to be. I don't know why, but I get that feeling it's down there I need to be. Residence tram, yeah. Shoot. No. Residence tram just took us in a big old circle. I've heard they're incredibly painful. But, well, I don't have a tattoo, so I couldn't tell you for 100% certainty. Main entrance, there we go. Alright, come on. There he goes, he died. There's that button I was looking for earlier. Ah. This part is definitely a little confusing. I remember it took me a couple of attempts to get this. Anyhoozle, let's drink up. There we are. Food's going to drain much slower now. I don't want to miss my jumps. Yeah. Let's see. Was it this way? No, this is just a quick way back to the glass. Was it back this way? Because I see that other ramp over there. I cannot remember. Oh, duh. You big stupid head. We'll go sneak in.
Enemy.
Trying to hide, make sure they don't spot us. There we go. Carve up our exo.
I believe I need to, defecate.
Yes, I must duty in my britches. Let's see. Where is that? Ow. Ah, darn it. I'm gonna be stuck doing this roundabout, aren't I? Yep, I think I'm gonna be stuck doing the roundabout. God dang it. And there's the other button. Well, at any rate, I definitely know that we need to come back here and trade with him. Because we need the optic lens, we need all that other fun stuff. But I'm trying to remember how to get to the next lady. Because it's a bit of a walk around. Oh, well, don't I feel just stupid? It's right up here. All right, well, this is the next leg of the run.
Shoot. We are together in this petition. This chaos is beyond our capacity to suppress. We are beset by demons from the depths of the mines, and that termagant Frake has hooked herself up in the processing plant. I must warn my brethren, this course is impossible. But our engineers collapsed this tunnel to ensure no egress. We need another way to bring tidings of this terror to the tribunal. Frake is concealing the escape from us. I am sure of it. She hides in her fortress, letting us rot here.
Oh, you know. Alright, now it'll allow us to go on. That's the one thing I always forget's that guy up there. But after talking to him, it allows you to find the lady up the way. Door's locked. That computer's got data. Go through the emails. All right. Well then, we got to go through here. And she is over there, I do believe. Watch out, because there are those invisible boys. Can I reach over and grab the bucket? Nope. Alright, well, to heck with them. We'll grab the bucket now. She's right up in that building. Go ahead and pick up the crystal. Go ahead and take the chain. And yes, go up here. We've already been through this. Hard hat, vest. Here we go. Alright, now we're getting up to the mining area, which is right where we need to be. Woo! There you are. Alright, so now we're here. This is the second. There we go. There we go. And here's where we need the tram key. As soon as we hit that tram, it'll allow us out. She's up here. I recognize the dozer sitting right there. There's a little lose over there if you need to use it. Our character does, but meh.
Don't shoot.
Alright, let's grab our map.
I don't know how you made it this far. Those savages have blocked every exit. They even collapsed the surface tunnel. But remember what happened in 85? When the kinetics team overloaded the Secretron? They triggered a singularity that carved a hole clean through to the next sector. We could do it again right now, if these damn quakes hadn't broken the electron pumps. So I sent my team to the blacksmith. He can make the parts to fix the pumps. We'll make our own exit. All my people need to do is follow the pipes. Red, yellow, green, they'll find their way to the pumps they need to fix. It's been hours since they left, but they'll be back, I'm sure of it.
Alright, that's the next leg of what we need to do. Get the blacksmith's help.
Oh.
And there's the third piece right there. Another gate security box. There's a pipe wrench. Alrighty.
Watching Dr. Peters work with the 173 this morning, the little hoppy one, a thought occurred to me about its relation to the other two, and indeed all the entities we have encountered in Antiverse 2. At best, the implications are concerning. In the most extreme reading, no, it will have to wait.
Alright. Anywho, there we go. Little bit of lore for us. Some extra fun stuff. But what they want you to do is literally follow the multicolored pipes. There's the red one, there's a green one, there's a yellow one. See? They want you to follow these pipes to where you have to repair them. If I remember right, there's something up here. Let's check.
Private note. After several months of inquiry, I have finally acquired information about our looky-loos. It's far worse than I imagined. A certain amount of attention to our research is inevitable. But thankfully, the organizations that are in a position to know precisely what our research entails are few and rare. This group's reputation, however, is of a different order. If their attention is a harbinger of greater ambitions, I believe we have a problem on our hands.
Alright. Anywho, that's that. We've got to go back to the smith. He'll tell us about the other stuff, then we've got to go hunt that down. Yeah, I think this way. I think this is the way. Yep, there it is. But yeah, what we need to do is open all this stuff up and allow us safer travel through everything. Gotta watch that stupid turret right there, and idiot. It's literally gonna try to gun us down. Almost there. Unfortunately, we're weighted down.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, it's the smith talking.
Frake wants to blow a hole in the floor. She's too smart for her own good sometimes. But what choice we got? I can trade you parts to fix the pumps, sure. But there's a couple things I need first. Price of doing business. 'Cause Frake ain't the only one with plans. I'll buzz the list to you. One more thing. You're gonna have to unlock
Good morning,
the tram
Kiss.
station,
Welcome
too.
in. Do you
One of
appreciate
Frake's
you coming
people
by?
said there's a gateway in there. If that portal leads where I think it does, some of what's on that list is on the other side. I'll give you specs for a tram key. Should open the station right up.
There we go. There's our need for the tram key. What language was that, I wonder? But alright, we are heading back. We need to build that tram key. Then we can start fixing the pumps. Let's see. Well, we got enough for the one. Might have the other one. I can at least vouch we have parts for the one. Woohoo! Shade's making progress. Shade's making progress. Quite a bit of progress, actually. I think Coffee and Moose were like episode 6 or 7 by the time they got to this point. Won't swear on it, though, but I'm pretty sure it was something like that. Go ahead and wash that nasty stuff off. Chuck all that in there. Do that. Let's do that. Alright, now, tools. Tram station key. We need what? Circuit board. Controller, or is it military? Tech scrap. Electronic? Yep. Alright, so we need one computation brick. Yeah, that's not going to be difficult. But you know what? We do need to drop a little bit of weight here. So let's set our water right here. Put that there. Chuck that there. You know what? We'll chuck some of this other stuff in there too. That. Alright. While I'm thinking about it, let's... There we go. We're going to need one of them. At least one of them. I'll grab 2. We are definitely going to have to keep an eye out for more wire. There we are. And, alright, let's go for our computation brick. This won't take but just a moment here. Thankfully, because these robots come back. Woohoo! Run, 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 run. Ha 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 ha. Come on, come get me. Nice. Come on. That's it. Keep stepping closer. Let me poke you. Come on. Almost got him. Come on. I use a spear often enough just for that extra little bit of reach. As you see, it does come in handy. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. Let's go ahead and charge this up. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me yet. I need to get an enchanting bench going. Let's go and take that back. Make this a hasty retreat. There we are. There. Ah. There. Previous menu. There we go. Tools. Let's make us a controller. And now we have a tram key. So let's go ahead and run that way. Probably be our last life of this particular episode. I know my time's starting to draw quite close. But as long as we can get at least one part and that tram repaired, I will be happy. Don't remember exactly what I need for one of the others, but I know the last one I need solder for.
This may get awkward.
Yes, yes, yes. I know you got a duty. And we got one plastic scrap to pick it up with. One hazard of doing all this at night is you can't really see too well. But as soon as I can start getting that headlamp built, I mean, that'll be a win for us. Trade. We need a lens. We need, what is that other one? The fiber cable and the dioxide. I'll go ahead and grab 2 of those. I do not remember which one of these requires the optic lens, but we'll find out. Let's start with this one here. That's right, run. TV's over there jamming. Alright, that's where the optic cable's needed. We need to check the green pump and the red pump. There we are. And this is now open for us, so we don't have to worry about all that back and forth stuff. There's our tram key. just so folks can actually see it. Very nice. Now that's open. Let's see, how much room do we actually have? Shoot, not a whole heck of a lot. Let's go and drop that right fast. I'm gonna have to swap. There's 2 guys in this room. See one right there. One right there. There's 1 needle. There's 2. That'll actually restore our health fast. There we go. Alright, what do we got here? Military 762. I'm sorry, 357. I don't know why I said 762. Grab that. Boom. Give us the arm. And of course, no arm. Just more bio scrap. All right. There's the portal that we need. We're gonna go and slide through the portal. Welcome to the train, folks.
Scientist, what purpose should have been Speak. Tell me, what is the purpose of this train's perpetuity? What disaster accrues if it goes?
It must not stop. It must persist at all costs.
Why must this be
The dark lens.
in its
We
motion?
removed
Tell me
it,
this
but did not
instant.
comprehend the effects. Coal. That's what I must do. Furnace. Fuel this machine so that it continues on forever. The train must roll on, yes, no matter what. I cannot rest. We must keep going, cannot stop. Oh, we know what will happen. What we feared for so long, all these years. Cannot stop. Let's keep going.
Hey, Merc, welcome in. Do appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful weekend. Had to make sure my mic was on. Alright, so we need axle grease for the one. And silverware for the other one. We don't want to go through that portal yet. Alright. Let's drop the hose. Let's grab the briefcase. The pocket watch I need to actually use. We'll eat the can of peas. Well, chuck the plastic for now. I need the pocket watch.
Target!
Pokey, pokey, pokey. I don't want the gun. I want your arm and the ammo. There's the arm, there's money, there's ammo. Alright, well then. Gonna go ahead and grab that as well. Scare him off the train. Aw. Usually he falls off, but hey, I'm good with finishing the job. We'll take that. We'll take that. Let's see. There's a battery charger we need. So let's take that, take that, take the axles. I'm stuck. Climb on up here. Jump across the train. As you see, you can use the vintage chest. You can also take the other battery charger. You know what? Let's just go ahead and consume our drink, shall we? And get rid of that, because we are getting ready to get all that silverware in this next room. Not here, but just a little further. There you go. Bye-bye. Okay. Wake abruptly from sleep. I don't even know how the heck we're sleeping, but sure. Alright, military pack. That's the next one we need. Boom. Military electronics. I frankly don't care if I dookie all over the floor. That briefcase, though, that'll be a godsend, because that'll give us another healing device that recharges. There's silver scrap, silver scrap, silver scrap. That all turns into solder. Hey man, I was pooping. Leave me alone. How dare you beat on somebody that just pooped? T-pose, anyone? Yes, I did dookies. Don't shame me. Ah, nice, nice. Hopefully, you're going well on that platinum. Alright, we'll run back here. We'll hit ourselves twice with the syringe. That'll heal us up pretty quickly. Won't be full health, but it'll be enough. We're already almost half. Anybody that does play this, remember to double up your stim packs. You will heal a lot faster than just a single one. Oh! Nice! Heck yeah. Get it, Mert. Definitely get it, sir. There we go. Well, one of our issue boys is gone. Let's see. Let's grab our axle. Dang it. There we go. Go stabby stab. I want all that 9mm ammo I can stomach. Yep, he's right up there. Oh, no worries, no worries. I do appreciate it. I'm actually getting ready to wrap up as soon as I get back to base. I do appreciate you coming by, though, Cat.
Sorry.
Greatly appreciate you. And you have yourself a wonderful night. Sleep well. Squish. I appreciate you being here for it. It's kind of fun. Alright. Anywho, we are going to go down here in just a moment. This boy is stupid enough he'll run right through that and die. Unfortunately, it looks like our thing's getting ready to break too. Anybody interested in model trains? That's what you want right there. But not everybody's interested in model trains. Holy smokes, that's quite a bit of time there, Merc. Whoa. Totally worn out. Nah, you're not cooked, sir. Just delayed, that's all. Alright, well, we are pretty well done with this train. Boom. That's for the next time we come through.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting. Research Director, Gate Cascade Research Facility. Though I struggle to accept the implications.
Yeah.
It gives me no choice. The train's momentum is tied inextricably to the atomic attractions of the region it appears to be passing through. Indefinitely. If it were to stop, the limit of the ensuing chaos is at best uncertain, at worst, immense. I'll be drafting up containment.
Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to sleep. Let's take all that. Yep, see, we're not even going to be able to... Oh, hey. Maybe? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I completely relate there, Merc. Well, at least we can do this and not die. Sit down. So that's something they have changed. Which is interesting. Almost back to base already. I'll have to wash up. I'll have to mix up some solder. And I do believe we should be pretty close to being done. Where is... Hello? Okay, there it is. I was spun around there for a moment. But yeah, it's across the sky bridge now. Is where we go. And that little merchant I was telling you about earlier usually spawns right about here. And once you have this portion open here, the wildlife pens, what you want to do is you want to go inside this room.
It's absolutely Siberian.
Yep, right there. You can change the lily axe to the ice ones and get the frost essence off them. This right here is just a little tuck away. Nice little sakura tree. There's really not a whole lot nifty about this particular spot here. It just kind of is. But what we need to do is we need to drop all this stuff off, minus what we're going to need, and then I will say my adieus. Maybe we can actually get a medical box going here real quick. It won't even give it to me yet. Dang. Geiger counter keychain. Crystal vial. That one identifies the hidden enemies. Headlamp. There it is. That's what we need. So, we need one more cracked shoulder light. Dang. I knew I should have grabbed that other shoulder light. That was my own stupidity. Pet pointer. Your pet will go wherever you point that light. Charging station. There we go. Actually, I think it's a battery charger. Yep, there it is. Let's go ahead and make one of them right fast. Now we've got a home battery charger. Let's go and chuck that out. There's a battery charger. Set that right there. And now that it's built, we can take this power cable, connect it, and plug whatever we want in. But alright folks, I think I will leave it off right here. I do appreciate y'all coming out and hanging out this long. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you watched. And be sure to return here again in 2 weeks when I pick this back up. Next week is Skyrim, and hopefully we'll have some fun with some modded Skyrim. Never know what kind of shenanigans Shade might run into there. But anywho, I do appreciate y'all, and please have yourself a wonderful weekend. Cheers, everyone.